Closing in on baseball this afternoon from the great state of Minnesota. The White Sox and the Twins are coming up next. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, Adam Eaton will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. EK, as we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here this afternoon, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, when you're playing good baseball, suddenly first place starts coming into clearer focus. They've really made up some ground here this past week or so.
First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Buxton is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch. Jose Abreu will stand in for the first time now, and boy, look at these numbers the last 7 games. He's as hot as anyone in baseball. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know you've got that changeup.
Sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out, inning over. Eduardo Nunez will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. EK, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here in this scoreless ballgame. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done him any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. And that has certainly been the case these last few games.
And this pitch is hit hard as it'll fall into right field for their first hit of the ball game. Joe Mauer will get his first shot now with the runner at first following the 1-out single. Well, this is hit hard towards second. And Mauer's going to get himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Brian Dozier will stand in. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. And this will be fouled away. He's set. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Corey Hunter will dig in here. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Out of play. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Here comes another 0-2. He bounces this one sharply and through the hole into left field. It's a base hit. And the run will score as the Twins grab the early 1-0 lead. Trevor Plouffe will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Cabrera able to get it in, and that'll hold the runner at third base. Byron Buxton will stand in with a golden opportunity to open this thing up early on. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Hard hit towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. Second run will score as well. Wow, and a rocky start on the road here, guys. 3 straight hits surrendered, and he hasn't gotten out of the first inning yet. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2.
That's the pitch he needs to get working here in this first inning. He can solve a few problems here if that pitch comes around.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. J.B. Shuck leads things off now in the top half of the second.
The right fielder, number 20, J.B. Shuck.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that, 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Adam LaRoche will take his first cuts now. Currently second in the American League in home runs. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And there is the full list of home run leaders we alluded to a moment ago. 1-1.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
And LaRoche is aboard. It's a base hit. Alexi Ramirez will stand in for the first time now. Currently 7th in the American League in hitting. First pitch coming. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Santana is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Connor Gillespie will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. First pitch on the way. Now a hard liner toward short. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Calm yourself already.
Batting 8.
Giovanni Soto will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Pause, now the pitch. Fouled straight back. He's ready now, the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And Soto able to lay off there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A big pitch here, 1-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Aaron Hicks will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw by Bonifacio is in time for the first out. Eduardo Nunez will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Split-fingered fastball there inside, 2-0. Now the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Danny Santana will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
And the pitch. Hit hard but fouled to the left, and they'll try it again. Another 0-2 coming. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Joe Mauer will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball.
2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet. Not by a long shot.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. And this is hit well towards the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Brian Dozier will stand in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits as he's got a runner in scoring position at second with still 2 away. He's set, now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Comes set, now the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Emilio Bonifacio will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Emilio Bonifacio.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. Bonifacio not stopping. He's heading for third. And now they've got a man caught out there. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Adam Eaton will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. And this is lifted the other way to left center. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Boy, it's only the 3rd inning here, and he's already given up more hits so far than he did in his entire start last time out. He hasn't been able to reproduce what he had going on last time, at least not to this point.
Jose Abreu is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll dive back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. Here comes the 1-0. There goes Cabrera. Swing, hard hit ball to second, and that's through, a base hit. Cabrera rounds third and heads for home. Now the relay home, and now they've got a man caught in a rundown, and he is in there. J.B. Shuck will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Now here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Two. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Corey Hunter makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
The pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The next 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. And here's the first pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Twins are looking good here, up 4-0. Eaton is there, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. And now a pitch on the way. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Eaton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Adam LaRoche will stand in to get things going for the White Sox. He'll be followed by Alexi Ramirez on deck. Oh, and he drives one into deep right center. A leap at the wall, but it's well over his head as he goes down hard. And he'll round it and try for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Alexi Ramirez will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. On the ground to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Connor Gillespie will stand in now with the bases empty and 1 away here following the RBI ground out. Fouled back. Here's the pitch. Not the greatest at bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Well, as we've to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Ready with another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. On to first, and there were 2 down. So there are 2 gone now in the White Sox fourth, and standing in is the catcher, Giovanni Soto. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. So that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly. Aaron Hicks will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
1-1 on the way. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Let's analyze this swing on Swing Track. This pitch is away, but you'll see him swing inside the ball and try to pull it. You got to take that the other way.
In now, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here he comes on 2-2. Full count, 3-2. Danny Santana waits on deck. And the payoff pitch here is hit on the ground down to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for Minnesota, right fielder,
Danny Santana will dig in. He singled his last time around. First offering on the way. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Cabrera is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Emilio Bonifacio will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. The pitch count there, one pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Buxton is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Adam Eaton will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. A chance here for Dozier at second. Throw gets him, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in is the left fielder Melky Cabrera. First pitch to him. A curveball here, but he was waiting for it and sends it in the air to deep left field. Hicks is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail it 4-1. Here's the first offering.
first baseman.
Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Shuck is there to put it away for out number 1. Brian Dozier will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game. You'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Trevor Plouffe will get another shot. He homered his last time. First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Shuck back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Center fielder number 11.
Byron Buxton. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. He waits. Now the pitch. Oh, this ball's laced, and it's going to get down into the right center field gap. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and it's in time, and he's out at the plate. So 1 runs across, but the second one is cut down trying to score. Twins forced to settle for 1. Jose Abreu will step in to lead things off for the White Sox here in the 6th.
Jose Abreu.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. And the sixth inning opens with a flyout, one away. J.B. Shuck will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Adam LaRoche will step in. He tripled and subsequently scored last time around. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner. Alexi Ramirez will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Now the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1. They're down here 5-1. Kurt Suzuki is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Pitch on the way. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single. Aaron Hicks will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Split-fingered pitches in there for strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. Eduardo Nunez will stand in. They've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. From the belt, the pitch. Roasted into left field. That's a base hit.
And another base hit right there. What else is new? We're going to give you another look at his line. That's a baker's dozen now. 13 hits he's allowed.
Meanwhile now, the throw to the bag is there, and he is out at third base.
Now that play is going to change the complexion of this inning for sure. Now all of a sudden you've got 2 outs and a runner at second base, so you may have just handed this pitcher a lifeline.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Connor Gillespie is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The next pitch And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 1-1 pitch on the way. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. And the pitch. Swing and a liner towards second. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Now batting.
Giovanni Soto will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. The 1-0 pitch. That misses. 2-0.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
High and away, not close. 3-0. Seems like they're working very cautiously here. Is this a little too cautious?
Yeah, I mean, why are they giving this guy so much credit up there? He's someone that you got to come right after.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a sacrifice attempt here. Throw to first, not in time. So now everybody's safe.
Oh, and with 2 guys on already. They couldn't afford to make this any worse, but they managed to do it here by somehow turning a clear sacrifice attempt into a bunt single. That could really come back to hurt.
Adam Eaton will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
And you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
That's totally a strike. What are you talking about? Oh.
The 1-0. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. Buxton is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Throw to the plate goes right by him. And the run will score on the sac fly as they're hanging around at 5-2 now.
And you know, he might wind up being just a little disappointed there with the bases loaded and nobody out. But the sacrifice fly does get at least 1 run home, as that run will score from third base.
Melky Cabrera will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing and a liner. Foul. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Let's get him out.
Now the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
2-2 pitch on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here comes a 2-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Some anxious moments now in that first base dugout.
Yeah, he cannot be liking what he's seeing, that's for sure.
Three and 2, here it is. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Nunez, the relay, not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Oh, and he nearly got that double play he needed to get himself out of the inning. But you see the good hard slide here at second base and the return throw just a little too late. So that'll be scored a fielder's choice and an RBI.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right out of play. from the stretch. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Twins lead it 5-3. Joe Mauer will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Daniel Webb will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Joe Mauer is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The 1-0 home. That swung on and lifted down the left field line. Waiting on it is Cabrera, and he puts it away for out number 1.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Brian Dozier comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Ball 1. Now a called strike on the outside corner as that zone seems to widen some. It's 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now here's the first pitch. Corey Hunter is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 1 strike now to Hunter. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here comes the 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Down go the Twins in order. And it remains 5-3.
Now pitching for the Twins.
New pitcher coming on now as they'll hand it off to Casey Feen here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone! A clutch home run as they narrow the gap here in the late innings. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? 1 pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over, the hard-throwing right-hander Blaine Boyer. Stepping in now, Adam LaRoche. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One 1-0 on the way. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And LaRoche is aboard. It's a base hit. Alexi Ramirez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
This ball will be chopped foul. 1-1. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Hunter Gillespie will have a shot at driving home that possible tying run that's standing at second. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
The batter,
Giovanni Soto will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. He's ready. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Plouffe is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Emilio Bonifacio stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. And here's the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you gotta suck it up.
1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency happen.
The 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Plouffe is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. White Sox able to draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Twins 5 and the White Sox 4. Trevor Plouffe is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. First pitch coming. Byron Buxton is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0. Ball 2 now.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it for 2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be an over here. Kurt Suzuki will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away. I'll hold that thought as the play is made out there for out number 3, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Glenn Perkins is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. A ball hit hard to the left side. And through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. Melky Cabrera will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Now here's the first pitch. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
One-0 pitch now. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right, but that'll be off the right field wall. Jose Abreu will dig in here with the tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position and nobody out. And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here. J.B. Shuck will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th, as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. Now the 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 1-1. And now every time, but this one will get fouled. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out number 1. Adam LaRoche will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0 from the belt. Kicks and deals. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And the throw to first will take care of him, but it comes at a cost as the tying run is in to score. Tim Stauffer will be summoned here as he'll try to get the final out to keep this game tied heading into the bottom of the ninth. Alexi Ramirez will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Jesse Crain will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings. Shane Robinson is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he is going to have extra bases to start it out. And your winning run will be in scoring position. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Danny Santana will stand in, but he might very well get 4 wide ones here to try and set up a double play ball that could get him out of here still tied. And how do you like that? They roll the dice, the squeeze works, and it's going to end the ball game. Quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.